You might have seen these symbols carved into stone or scratched onto old tablets, beautiful, ancient, and completely unreadable. These scripts belong to a civilization that have been long vanished, and their languages are lost to the time. For centuries, scholars have tried to decode these ancient tongues with little success. But now, a surprising new tool is helping us listening to these voices of the past: artificial intelligence. Throughout history, thousands of languages have disappeared, some spoken by millions of people now completely forgotten. In many cases, all that left are symbols on ancient artifacts. They are known as undisappeared script, and they include some of the most mysterious writing systems on earth. For example, Linear A, used in Crete around 1800 BCE, still unreadable despite over a century of study. Or the Indus Valley script, found on thousands of tiny seals from one of the world's earliest cities, Harappa and Mohenjo-daro. These writings don't resemble any known languages, and without a dictionary or a Rosetta Stone, decoding them seems nearly impossible. To decode a lost script, linguists compare it to a known language. This is exactly how the Egyptian hieroglyphs were decoded, using the Rosetta Stone, which showed the same text in Greek, Demotic, and hieroglyphs. But when there's no translation, no known language, and no cultural connection, traditional methods don't work. This is where machine learning and AI are starting to make a difference. Instead of needing human knowledge, AI looks for a mathematical pattern, just like how it recognizes faces or translates modern languages. Teach AI to decode a language, we feed it thousands of examples of symbols, real text written by ancient people. The AI doesn't need to understand like humans do. It learns by identifying the frequencies, repetitions, and the structures. Just like how it knows LOL often follows a joke in modern chat. It learns that a certain symbol often follows another in ancient text. One groundbreaking system is called Ithaca, developed by researchers at DeepMind. Ithaca was trained on 170,000 ancient Greek inscriptions, some more than 2000 years old. It can now suggest missing text, guess where the tablet comes from, and even estimate the date it was written with up to 72% accuracy. In one project, AI helped restore parts of decrees issued in ancient Athens, document that has been broken or eroded over centuries. The system analyzed known text and suggested how the missing section might have read, saving historians weeks or even months of manual research. Another study used AI to group writing style from different regions of Roman Empire, showing how languages evolved and spread over time. These tools aren't just reading old words, they are helping us map the movements of ideas, politics, and people across history. Now, the big question is, can AI finally crack the world's most mysterious scripts? Let's take Indus Valley script. Thousands of seals have been found, many showing repeated patterns. But the inscriptions are short, most just 4 to 6 symbols long, and there's no bilingual text to help. That's where AI might shine. By comparing the patterns to thousands of modern and ancient languages, it can spot similarities a human might miss. Another example is Rongorongo from Easter Islands. It's one of the few scripts in the Pacific and no one knows what it means. If AI can figure out the direction, repetition, and structure, we might just finally hear what the Rapa Nui ancestors were saying. But we are not there yet. There are massive puzzles and AI still needs better data and more input from humans. However, while AI is powerful, it isn't perfect. It doesn't know culture. It doesn't feel history. It only finds patterns, and sometimes those patterns are misleading. There's a risk that AI might suggest a wrong interpretation and that people will accept it just because it's from a machine. That's why most archaeologists or historians use AI as a collaborator, not a replacement. It's a tool that offers suggestion, not conclusions. And just like any technology, its impact depends on how we use it. Languages carry the memories of our ancestors, their beliefs, their fears, their hopes. When a language disappears, it's like burning a library in the dark. But maybe now, with the help of machines, we are lighting a small torch, one that can guide us through a forgotten paths. Not just to understand history, but to remind us that echoes of ancient life still live within us today.